Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon back, and today I'm actually going to be showing you guys a one-click miner that I enjoy. Some people were asking me, hey, how can I start direct mining some Ethereum or direct mining, some other stuff? And this one-click miner gives you ability to do that. I'm going to be going over some more, but we're starting off today with Cudo Miner. I used to use this a lot in the past. I have used it now. Basically, I haven't really used it at all. But I still have it. It's still in my arsenal. If I wanted to go back and use it, I could. And for the sake of showing you guys another option or an alternative, it's one that's out there. So what you're going to want to do first is, let me switch my screen over. Sorry. Boom. You're going to want to go to cudominer.com. I do have a referral link, and I'm going to put it down in the description. If you want to use that, it helps me out. I appreciate it. If you don't, just type in www.cudominer.com. And regardless, any little bit helps though. If you click on it, it doesn't cost you anything extra. So yeah, just saying. Anyway, cudominer.com, and then you'll click on sign up and download. You will have to make an account. Obviously, this isn't like direct mining to a pool. A little bit different, but it is actually, you can direct mine through Cudo Miner. So once you sign up, download, and launch Cudo Miner, you're going to want to go back and log in on cudominer.com. So you're going to have your Cudo Miner account or your Cudo Miner user interface up. Just go ahead and minimize that. I'll show you how to get that set up here in a second, and go up here, and once you log in, you're going to see this on the side. Then you want to go down to settings and go to payment. Okay, so Cudo Miner offers similar to what NiceHash does. They will mine, it'll let you mine a coin and then get paid out in Bitcoin. But a lot of people want to mine a coin and get paid out in other coins. So you can mine Ethereum and get paid out in Ethereum, or mine Ethereum and get paid out in Monero or Ravencoin or Bitcoin. So a couple different options there. Also, we'll go ahead and we'll set that to Ethereum now. And then display coin, make sure you set that to the US dollar if you're in the US, and then if you're somewhere else, just set it somewhere else. Once you have that, save it, and then you can close out of Cudo Miner application and then open it back up. Okay. So now that we have our settings saved, it's going to be paying us out in Ethereum. You're going to want to open up Cudo Miner, make sure you're on the dashboard. You can just hit enable, and it'll go through and benchmark everything. It takes a long time though. If you know what you have and you know what it'll mine, which some people do, some people don't, you can just hit that button. It'll go through everything. It'll find the most profitable thing, and then it'll start mining all by itself. But now, if you know what you have, you can go over here to advanced settings, and you can turn off basically everything. And to turn stuff off, like Bitcoin Gold, that's not making a lot of money right now. You just click on it, and then you click, normally it'll be on, you just click off, and then hit save. And you just go down the list. The only one I left on currently is right here, enabled, ETH Phoenix. I don't even know why I left ETH T-Rex on, because the Phoenix miner, in my opinion, is one of my favorites. So see, all these are disabled, all down through the list. Just Ethereum through the Phoenix miner. And some people are like, why are there multiple Ethereums? This is still mining regular Ethereum, but it's mining it through B Miner or Claymore or ETH Miner, and these are different programs inside of Cudo Miner that mine the actual coin. So yeah, Ethereum, ETH Hash, Phoenix, and then you go back to, oh, I gotta sneeze, hold on. Maybe not. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, got that out of the way. Feel better. Now, once you have that selected, then you'll click enable, and it benchmarks for 11 minutes or something like that. After it's done benchmarking, it'll just say mining, and then it'll say hash rate, and it'll give you a monthly earning potential. It shows your utilization, temperature, your fan, and your power usage. So I'm going to try to do that right now while I'm actually live streaming on this video card. That's going to kill the hash rate quite a bit, but just for the sake of showing you guys how it does it. So now let's talk about pros and cons, because my audio still should be coming through pretty clear. Pros and cons of Cudo Miner versus NiceHash, because a lot of people start out with NiceHash. People are going to tell you that Cudo miner, well, no, people aren't going to tell you, but people are going to tell you that NiceHash is not the most profitable way to mine, and it fluctuates. It always fluctuates. One tool that I suggest a lot of people use is www.whattomine.com. I'm going to put a link down below in the description for that also. Right now, with Ethereum being so high, mining Ethereum is very, very profitable. But you have a risk of that, because Ethereum, what if it falls right back down? Just statistically, Ethereum could fall faster and harder than Bitcoin. So if you were mining Ethereum and it was more profitable, but before you sold it off, it fell harder than Bitcoin fell, did it really matter that you were making an extra 10, 20 cents, 50 cents? I don't know. That's up to you. That's for you to decide. But this is an option for you to be able to mine Ethereum and get paid out in Ethereum. Or, you could mine Ethereum and get paid out in Raven Coin, or what was the other one they support? Monero. I will be going over some other mining applications that give you an idea and that kind of thing. Currently, right now, we're doing 45, 46 mega hash due to me live streaming. It'll actually get about 5960, identical to mining on NiceHash. And it says our monthly earning potential $157. That's just going to be all over the place with how the market is right now. But let's bring up the calculator real quick. 157.96 divided by 30. $5.26 a day. So that sounds about right. 3060 is doing about $5 a day. So it's making money everywhere. Literally, hold on. Let me pause this. Everything is making money in mining right now. Literally, if you've never mined anything in your life, starting right now, if you already have the hardware, there's nothing to worry about. I'm going to be doing a video on overclocking, the basics of overclocking, especially for NVIDIA, and also do an AMD video. If you haven't watched that, look out for that. It's coming. You know what? I'm gonna do a solid for you guys, and I'm gonna do the NVIDIA video tonight, and it will be referencing how to overclock and the basics, and just so you, not necessarily how to overclock one GPU, but how to blanket overclock. So it's what are some safe overclocks? How do you find out safe overclocks? How do you work that up? I'm going to do all that kind of stuff. But regardless, guys, I'm getting off track here. After you've been mining on Cudo Miner for a while, you can just open your Cudo Miner back up, and to the most important part is you go to your wallets, and then you can see what you actually have. I got a little bit of Bitcoin in here, $95, and then you go to transactions, and then you hit withdraw funds, and then you can click on Bitcoin or Ethereum or Raven, and this is where the magic happens. So you put in your withdrawal amount, that's $95 worth, 0.002. You put your transaction fee in. The transaction fee is how fast it gets sent on the network. So low is going to take a little bit longer, but it's a little bit cheaper. High or medium or high costs a little bit more, but it gets sent faster. So in this case, about 30 cents difference. Withdrawal fee, it looks like there's no withdrawal fee, so that's pretty good. And then your amount after fees, I'd be $89 if I send it through Medium. And then you need an address, so you need an actual Bitcoin address, like if from Coinbase or from any other wallet, wherever you're storing your actual Bitcoin or wherever you're storing your Ethereum. And make sure you use an Ethereum address for Ethereum and a Bitcoin address for Bitcoin. You have to give the right one for the right thing. After you hit that, you just click withdraw funds. It gets set into pending and then sends on out, and you got your money. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You're a miner now. So start to finish, look at that, super easy. I probably rambled on way more than I actually need to. So with that being said, guys, I hope y'all have a good night. Peace out. I'm going to be doing a video on a couple other, I call them GUI miners, but basically they're graphical user interface or one-click miners. They kind of take a little bit of the edge off, so they're not as scary, but easy one-time starting miner suites, whatever. I need to end this video. But Better Hash is coming up next, guys, so look out for it. And I'm going to do a 2021 updated how to mine on NiceHash video also. So we'll have NiceHash, Cudo Miner, and Better Hash right there off the top. If you have any other recommendations, please drop them down below. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I'm trying to keep that ball rolling, keep videos pumping, and just keep pumping the videos with the pumping market, right guys? So anyway, enjoy this. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.